I'm just trying to shout out this amazing commenter and their impeccable taste. One of my goals is always to diversify my bookshelf, and because of their suggestion, I made sure to add a whole bunch of books by S.J. Sindu to my never-ending TBR list. The first book that I picked out is Blue Skin Gods. You know that I tend to buy a lot of books, so you probably hear me say this a lot when it comes to authors. I like what I read. I like being a consumer. No surprise there. I thoroughly enjoyed this book, and I feel like they may be an auto-buy author for me. Another thing you may have noticed is that I'm not necessarily the best when it's pronouncing things. So if I mispronounce anything, feel free to correct me in the comments whenever I'm doing my reviews. I like to be as vague as possible because I want you to discover it for yourself. And this contemporary novel actually has a lot of twists and turns that I was not expecting. I don't want to spoil it for you. Now, the author is specifically, I believe, she is considered of Tamil descent. So what makes her appealing is that she writes books that represent her culture and community. She is very queer and non-binary friendly, and you will see a bunch of characters that really add to the story and talk about gender and identity in a way that's super healthy and something that I would like to see more authors tackle. This is told in 4 parts and follows the major people within this young boy's life. He has blue skin and he's seen to be a reincarnation of the god Vishnu. Living in an ashram in Nandu, India, we go from his early childhood to young adulthood as it follows his perspective. It does jump forward and backwards in time when it comes to the narrative, which really adds to the mystery of the events, as you know where he is at that point of the story, but how did he get there? Jam-packed in these pages are thorough descriptions of the world in which you're immersed. By the end of the book, may have you rethinking some of the previous conversations that the boy had with those around him. While the story comes off being very unique and left me stunned at certain points, it was so well written and original that it kind of had me feeling the same way after reading Little Fires Everywhere, just in awe about the complexity that the story was able to tell with the characters that it introduced and the world that it was set in. If you've read any other of SJ's books, please make sure you share in the comments which one I should be getting next.